The short answer to the title of this video is yes. You definitely should watch Fallout. I think that whether you're a fan of the games or just someone who enjoys the post-apocalyptic genre, you're gonna have a good time with this one. Overall, this show does an excellent job at fitting into the Fallout universe. Instead of retelling a story from one of the games, Bethesda decided to give us not only a new story, but massive amounts of new lore. So just a heads up, I will be spoiling parts of the show, so if you truly don't want to know anything, then I'd suggest watching the show first, then coming back to this video. Now, in order to avoid as many spoilers as I can, here is a quick rundown of the plot. Over 200 years ago, every country decided to blow each other up with nukes, and the world basically got reset. Some people were lucky enough to get spots in these underground shelters known as vaults, and everyone else basically survived on the surface, which now everyone calls the Wasteland. So our story starts when Vault 33 gets invaded by surface raiders, and the leader of the vault, also known as an overseer, gets taken by a mysterious woman. So our main character, Lucy, decides to venture out into the Wasteland and find her papa. After she leaves though, not everything is as hunky-dory as Vault 33 made it seem, and her brother starts a side plot of investigating the mystery surrounding the vault. Now this all happens while Maximus, a member of the Brotherhood of Steel, he is sent to retrieve a defector who is the key to everything, because he just so happens to have some mysterious MacGuffin that will bring unlimited power to whoever can get their hands on it. Which brings in the Ghoul character, played by Walton Goggins, in on the action. And Walton Goggins is the highlight of this show. And not just as the Ghoul, but also playing the same character before the bombs even dropped. The flashbacks to his life as Cooper Howard, a gunslinging Western movie star, are some of my favorite parts of the show. Honestly, the easiest way to put it is that this story feels exactly like a main mission ripped straight from one of the games. I mean, it's literally the story plots from Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4. The show is about saving the vault, finding your dad, and also getting revenge, all rolled up into one. The show also makes it a point to showcase the things that make the games unique and utilize them in a way that actually makes sense for a live-action version. Now, if you are a fan of the games, then you're in for even more of a special treat, because the amount of references and Easter eggs in this show is crazy. When a character uses a stim pack, or you see a Vault Boy bobblehead, or a bottle of Nuka-Cola, it doesn't shove it in your face as fan service. The best example of this is at the start of the very first episode, there's a news broadcast, and they say this.
Negotiations were scheduled to continue today as the White House had no comment about the president's whereabouts.
For anyone new to the Fallout universe, this could be seen as simple world building and showing the state of everything before the bombs dropped. To the fan of the games and those who know the lore, they'll know that this is because the Enclave took the president to their oil rig base before the bombs fell. I think this is a great way to include something for the fans without confusing the general audience. And Fallout does this throughout the entire show. There are little nods and winks to all kinds of things from the games, including, but not limited to, Grognak the Barbarian, Red Rocket gas stations, Jet, Junk Jet, turrets, Assaultrons, Iguana on a stick, Super Duper Mart, NCR Ranger combat armor, most recognizable as the Fallout New Vegas cover art, and probably the biggest and most fun Easter egg, Mr. House himself. Where the Fallout show might lose some fans of the series is how it retconned and changed a little bit of the lore. For 26 years, fans of Fallout debated who dropped the first bomb, but eventually in October of 2023, Tim Kaine, one of the original creators of Fallout, actually went on a podcast and said it was China. But the Fallout TV show changes this. It tells us that it was actually Vault-Tec who dropped the first bomb in order to guarantee success in their vault-based experiments. The show also changes a little bit of lore when it comes to ghouls by showing us that they can actually stall their transformation into becoming a feral ghoul by taking some mysterious serum. Personally, I don't mind these inclusions or changes to the lore, and I don't really think they do it any harm. I mean, a greedy corporation doing something unethical and terrible in order to fulfill their own self-interest? No way that could ever happen. But ultimately what I think makes Fallout so enjoyable is how it drops you in the middle of this universe and you don't need any prior information to really understand it. Like I said, you could have zero knowledge about Fallout and the show won't punish you for that in any way. But I think this show is executed to near perfection on every level. Everything from the costumes, props, even the music cues and themes each character has, this show nails. So I think you should check out Fallout because I don't think you'll be disappointed. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out my video on Moonfall. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what movie you'd like to see me cover in the future.